Facebook, what's up? It's your boy, Jay Richards. What's up? Salute. Happy 2019. My first episode for 2019. Salute to all those who tune in, who constantly show their support, who just rocks out with me. I salute you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. We're on episode 42. We working, like I always say, we working. We are working. Tina, what's up, Tina? I see you. What's up? Happy 2019. All the best for the new year. Brown, what's up, bro? I see you, big bro. Happy 2019. Salute. We're on episode 42, J Spot. We working. Man, I'm blessed, bro. I'm grinding, handling my business, doing what I gotta do. You know, can't ask for anything more. Salute. I appreciate that. To you and your family as well, Brown. Tina, Happy New Year as well. Salute. Took me a little, 10 minutes to get up on here, man. I don't know. Facebook don't be wanting me to be great. I don't know what's going on with them. But I'm here, though. I hope everyone New Year is going good so far. Only 15 days into the new year? So this month practically about to be over, and the month just started. That's the crazy part. But like I said, we on episode 42. Got my Bermuda pen when I went out to Bermuda. I like this pen right here. So we on episode 42. This topic right here, I should have actually brought this topic, to the light a long time ago, but a couple of people reached out about this topic, so I said it's only right to bring it to the light now. Trying to give people a couple more, minutes to get up on here. But the topic we're going to talk about tonight, basically, how do you feel if you're with your partner and he or she doesn't want any more kids? How do you handle that? Do you stay with the person? Do you bail on the person? Do you try to, reconvince them? Yo, we should have a kid together, at least one. How do you cope with that? Because you have some people that, if they have kids from one relationship, if they have whether a boy or girl, boy, and they get in a new relationship, they kind of don't want no more kids because they feel like, yo, I already have a boy, I already have a girl, I'm good. But now if you and that person don't work out and you get into a new relationship, what if your partner I mean, what if your partner in your new relationship has kids already, but what if he or she wants more? Or he or she feels like, we need to have a kid to complete us or to make us, kind of stick, so to say. Like, how do you feel if you don't want no more kids? Like, do you just throw away the whole relationship? Or do you try to, work it out to see, what common ground y'all could come, what common ground y'all could come to? Because for some people, if they went through a nasty last relationship, they get in a new relationship, they kind of hesitant and scared to have more kids because they like, yo, I don't want to go through what I went through in my last relationship with my new relationship. So with that being said, I kind of understand whether he or she feels they don't want no more kids. I get that part. But now, what if your partner feels like, he or she feels like, yo, we've been together for 2, 3, 4 years or whatever. Like, we should have a kid with each other. Now, whether it's the man's side, the man might feel like, yo, I don't know. Because remember what I went through in my last relationship. Or the girl now, on her part, she could feel, yo, I don't know. I remember what I went through in my last relationship. Like, he didn't provide. He wasn't there for me. He made me go through everything on my own. So it's kind of hard to say. Like, people nowadays can pretend really well. They can pretend that they want to be with you. They can pretend that they love you. They can pretend that they like you. When shit hit the fan, that's when you really see who has your back and who's really in your corner and who's really riding with you. And it's sad because people should just. It's like I've seen this on Facebook a couple of times. Oh, I'm sorry. I've seen this on Facebook a couple of times. Like, it's like a meme. Oh man, I can't. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. But let me get to this comment. I got a comment from my bro Brown. That is going to be complex and frustrating, and that should be discussed in the beginning before you commit. Because if not, that is going to be constant arguing, and a person is going to be left out, especially if they don't have children. I don't think that will work. All right, I salute that answer. I salute that. That is true as well. That should be talked about in the beginning. As soon as you get with the person, that should be talked about. Like, look, do you want to relocate? Do you want children? Do you want marriage? Like, all that good stuff should be talked about in the beginning, because like you just said, when you do commit and one person wants one thing but the other person wants another, that basically just open the door for drama. Constant arguing, constant like stress. And we all know stress is a killer. Like, no one wants to deal with stress. So I agree with you on that. Like, it should be talked about in the beginning. But then also you have some people, Brown, like, in the beginning, they still don't know what they want. They still don't know what they want. So they get with the person, they commit to the person. But then when it's getting intense, when it's getting like really deep into a relationship and certain questions arise, that's when you have people backing up like, oh no, I don't know. Oh, you want kids? I don't know. You want marriage? I don't know. You want to move to what state? I don't know. And then it's crazy because you get with the person and you're thinking to yourself, okay, this is my forever. Whether she or he, this is my forever. But then you get hit with I don't know. I don't know if I want kids. I don't know if I want marriage. I don't know if I want this. I don't know if I want that. And it's like you stuck because you probably gave up other relationships to be with this guy or to be with this girl, and then they hit you with this, like they don't want this, they don't want that. So it's kind of like sorry, it's kind of like, yo, I just gave up this person, that person for you, and now you come at me with this? Like, why you ain't tell me this months ago or possibly a year ago? So it's something definitely, like you said, Brown, it's something that should be talked about in the beginning. It really should be. Because people, like, you have some people, right? A guy, he can have kids. A girl, she can have kids. Now, they could both get together. They both have their kids already. But you have some people that feel they don't feel connected to that relationship until they have a child. You have some people that think like that, and then you have some people that feel like, I got kids already, she got kids already. We're gonna just get married, and our kids, we're gonna just have a blended family. You have people that feel that way as well. So it's like, how would you like really feel like you get with someone and you thinking, y'all got something going, and they hit you with that, look, I don't want no more kids. If you want more kids, I don't. And then it's like, you feeling this person, you really digging this person, and then they hit you with that, and it's like, damn. It's either you're gonna live with it, you're gonna be okay with what he or she says, or you're gonna just be like, well, that ain't for me. I'm gonna look for someone who wants more kids. Now, comment from Tina. Well, if they're saying, I don't know, they might not be ready at that point in the relationship. She or he may need more time to determine if they're ready. That's true. That is true. That is very true. Like, they might need more time. But here's the thing. What if you're up there in age? What if y'all both get together and y'all both, like, I don't know, 37 or 38? Like, you really don't have that much time, because you know how the saying, they say for women, a cutoff age for her to conceive, for her to have kids is like 36. That's what they say, but people still have kids at like 39, 40, 41. But that's what they say. So you having a child at 38 and all that, 39, they're going to consider you as high risk. Now, if you get with the person and you don't know what you want, and y'all both like up there in age, it's like, maybe it might not work. Maybe I should just, go elsewhere. Go find someone else who doesn't want more kids. And maybe that could work with you and that person. Now, when I was bringing this topic up, I was also asked, for myself. Okay, I'm sorry. Getting a comment. A post. I was also asked for myself, like, do I want more kids? Now, I have my son. I have my daughter. I can honestly say I'm content with my 2 kids. Now, if I were to get in a relationship and let's say the woman didn't have kids, hypothetically speaking, let's say the woman didn't have kids, I would put it into consideration. Like, I'm not going to just automatically write her off like, oh, no, I'm not having no kids. Nah, that's a done deal. I won't automatically write her off, but I will put it into consideration because, you never know. You never know. So I'll put it into consideration. I'll think before I just jump, before I just jump. I'm going to think about it at least. Okay. All right. I'm gonna think about it at least. But you have some people that they'll straight up tell you, like, look, I don't want no more kids. Like, this is what I went through. I don't want no more kids. Now, for me, the reason I would say I wouldn't want more kids is because of what I went through in my relationship with my kid's mother. The hell that I went through, I don't want to go through that with another woman. The the verbal abuse. I don't want to go through that with another woman. And I love kids. That's the crazy thing about it. I love kids. If it were up to me, like I would have 4 kids in total. But nowadays with the generation that we living in, it's really hard to trust what a woman say, as well as it's really hard to trust what a man say, because it goes both ways. So I literally was living in hell, literally going through hell with my kid's mother. To this day, 2019, I'm still going through it. But I won. I won't say won, but I have a little bit more leverage, and I'm more content. Because before, I was just mad at the world. I was mad at the world. So for me, I would have a reason for why I would be scared to have more kids, because of what I went through with my kid's mother. That would be my reason. Now, other people have different reasons. Other people might not want more kids because, they're not financially stable. Other people might not want more kids because they're scared. Like, it's many reasons why people might not want more kids. For me, I only have that one reason. If I could be assured that I won't go through no drama, I won't go through, like, if the relationship don't work out, the mother would hide the kids from me. If I could be assured that none of that would happen, then yeah, I'd be all for it. I'd be all for it to have more kids. But now, I don't know. No, I do know. I'm not for it. Coming from Brown. But if a man or a woman really loves their partner, they will try to please them. But there would be a lot to discuss if children are already in the picture. Exactly. That's very true. That is very true. And I feel that too. That's why I said a little while ago, like, if I get with a girl and she don't have no kids, I would consider, I would think about it. Like, I'm not going to automatically just write her off and be like, well, nah. Because I do feel if you really and truly love your partner, you'll do whatever it takes to please them. Whatever it takes. And it's crazy because that's like kind of why a lot of relationships don't work out now. Because no one wants to be the bigger person. No one wants to show that they love the person because they feel, oh, they might be getting played, or it's a lot. It's a lot. With this world that we living in today, it's a lot that could be avoided. It could be a lot of love out here, but people go through what they go through, and it puts up that wall. It puts up that wall that that scares their heart. And all they want to do is protect their heart. Tina has a comment. I have a child. Well, she's 18 now, and I was set on not having another kid, but I got with my king, and he has no kids, and he wants a kid. So I am considering it because I love him, and he deserves... I love him, and he deserves an heir. Well, I'm guessing and he deserves a kid. Okay, well, now you see another comment from Tina, but I need to be sure that he will be there in the long run. Exactly, Tina. That's my thing. That's what I'm talking about. That's why some women, which I have no doubt that he will be. All right. That's some women views on it. Some women feel like they don't want to go through having, if they have kids already or a child already, they don't want to have more because they feel, what if this dude bail on me? What if this dude find another woman who looks prettier, or find another woman who, I don't know, treats him better, or whatever. And then they have a kid, and then it's like they're left to raise that kid by themselves. That's some women views on it, like why they would be scared to have more kids. Because I'm a man. I'm not throwing men under the bus, but I'm a man myself, and women, it's hard for women to believe what any man is saying if it's not followed up behind actions. Now, some men could could be great manipulators. They could tell women what they want and then get what they want from them and then they bail. But when you bring a kid into the picture, it's like you shouldn't have bailed. You should have still been there. Even if y'all not together, still be there for that child or those kids. Don't just bail altogether. Like, if you bail on the woman, granted, that's you. Do whatever you do. But be there for those kids. Play your part. Play your role. That's why a lot of kids nowadays are growing up and doing, excuse my language, but doing the shit they doing because they don't have father figures in the picture. They don't have father figures mainly in the household. Mainly. But even if the man don't live in the household, like, they don't have no one they could talk to. They don't have the father they could go to his house and talk to his pop. So it's a lot that's going on behind men making kids and not being there for the kids. So it's something to really think about because, kids are a blessing. Kids are a blessing from God. And it should be a lot of kids out here in the world. I mean, it is a lot of kids out here in the world, but I'm saying, like, kids should have both parents. They should have mother and father. They should not just only have mother, 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 or just only have father, father, father. They should have both parents in the picture. Now, regardless to what, like, I really don't have an answer on why men bail. Really and truly, because, men will be men and they have their own reasons. They have their own whatever. So I can't even speak on that. But kids, I'm sorry, Tina. What do you mean? You said or both parents together. What do you mean by that? But yeah, back to me, like, that would be my reasoning why I wouldn't want more kids, because I don't want to go through the drama. Comment from Tina, some kids have both parents but in split homes. Yeah, that's true. Some kids do have both parents. That's like myself in my situation. My kid, my son and my daughter, they have me. They just reside with their mother, but they come and be with me, on my weekends when I have them. Would I have wanted it that way? No. I would have wanted it to still been, I can freely see my kids when I freely want to, but that wasn't the case. When you're dealing with someone who is whatever, they'll hold your kids against you. Tina, kids should grow up in home. Kids should grow up in home with both parents. Yeah, they should. Really and truly, they should. But for whatever reason, some relationships can't be worked out, and I'm quite sure you know that. You see the world we living in. If you keep being with someone and forcing something on someone, sooner or later that person's gonna snap, and then they might hurt you or harm you or whatever. So if some parents can't get along and they have to go their separate ways, so be it. But just be there for your kids. But it is a blessing to have both parents in the same household along with the kids. And I feel and I find that in my heart, like, when kids grow up with both parents, I mean, don't quote me on this, but I feel when kids grow up with both parents, like, they just better human beings. They know how to treat, like, the boy might know how to treat his first girlfriend. The girl might know how to treat her first boyfriend. Because they see how their mother was loving their father, or they see how their father was loving their mother. Now, it's different in a way when the kids see the father loving another girl that's not their mother, as well as, and it's different when the daughter see the mother loving another man that's not their father. So yeah, they're gonna be seeing like what love is. They're gonna see what it looks like and all that, but it's not the biological father and it's not the biological mother. So Yeah, but kid, like basically what you said, Tina. Yeah, but kids should grow up with both parents under the same roof. I've always felt that way. I've always said that. I will always stand on that. Comment from Brown. Whoo, gotta keep up with me. I gotta keep up with you, Brown. For a couple to want additional children, the things that would have to talk about is finance, role modeling, making a child well-rounded, having children in extracurricular activities, maybe vacationing to give the child exposure, protection as far as not exposing children to a certain type of things. Unfortunately, in the black community, many of us have sex and children end up being in the picture, and none of the things that, oh no, wait, hold on, bear with me. Protection as far as not, wait, where am I? Unfortunately, in the black community, many of us have sex and children end up being in the picture, and none of the things that I just mentioned are never discussed prior to having sex. That's true. That is very true. This is what leads to breakups, relationships, and children being abused. Yes, children are a blessing and they should be treated as such, but many males and females do what their parents did and just have sex, and the male walks out of the picture, so it becomes a vicious cycle of absent male presence. Okay. Yeah, that's absolutely true. What you just stated, Brown. You are absolutely 100%. That you're absolutely right about that. You're absolutely right about that. And the reason why I can vouch and say you're absolutely right about that, because when things were good with me and my kid's mother, when my son was little, we discussed, vacationing. We discussed, basketball and football. We discussed all of the things, that we wanted a family, we wanted a kid to have. We discussed all of that. But then, when you have people in your ear telling you things and it, wanting to ruin your relationship, it's like, if the person is weak, they're gonna listen to what the other person telling them. Now, if the person is strong, the person gonna pay it no mind and continue doing what he or she has to do for their family. But nowadays, this world we're living in, like, nobody wants to talk about the important stuff about when it comes to children. They just want to, oh yeah, I have a kid with him, and okay, yeah, we ain't work out, so on to the next dude or on to the next woman. And that's not cool, because you're not only confusing the kid's mind, but you're also showing that kid that when he or she gets older, if it doesn't work out with his girlfriend or her boyfriend, they should just bail too. And it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. It's like you said, Brian, it's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle. It is really a vicious cycle. And it's sad because you have these parents, they put in their needs before their own children. Like, how you do that? How you putting your needs before your own kids? I always thought you should have put your kids' needs before your needs. But I mean, like I said, when some people are raised different, they move different. When people are raised the right way, they move the right way. So you are absolutely 100% on that comment right there, Brian. I salute you for that. It's like nowadays people just want to, have sex, make babies, don't care who's going to be around. That's what I'm getting out of this generation. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm getting. Before I forget, a friend of mine, we were talking about this topic, and he pretty much was saying, if he get with a girl and she wants more kids and he wants more kids, he's all for it. He gonna just give her the kid and just take it from there. Now, I was basically trying to tell him, okay, that's cool, But you want to make sure this woman is a great role model. I mean, yeah, she might have her own kids or whatever. But remember, you're coming into having a child with her. So you don't know how she was raising her kids or her child before you, but for you and her, you want to make sure that she's a good role model. You want to make sure she's a good parent. You want to make sure she's not the type, if y'all don't work out, she's like, holding your kids hostage against you. Like, it's a lot. And I was trying to show him that, and he was like, nah, I don't care about all that. If she hide the kids from me, then, oh, well, that's her. She got to take care of the kids at home. I'm free. I could do what I want to do. Yeah, but that's where the cycle is not being broken, because it's going to keep replaying until we do something about it, until we stand tall and be there for our kids. It's not cool to just make kids and then just, when it don't work out, you bail on your kids. Like, if you're going to bail on the woman or if you're going to bail on the man, do that. But don't bail on the kids. Remember, the kids ain't asked to be here. We brought these kids here. The kids were minding their business, just, excuse my language for this, but the kids are just minding their business, just swimming around until we went in there and grabbed one of them and be like, yo, you come in here. So these kids are minding their business. So we the ones who brought them here. They were just minding their business, swimming by, playing tag or playing freeze tag with their friends or other siblings, and we the ones who brought them here. So yeah, it's a lot to think about. Like, when you have kids and then you're dealing with someone who has kids, and what if they want more kids? I mean, what if they don't want more kids? Tina, why you laughing? I knew someone was gonna laugh at that. That's the best way I could say it, so I said it that way. But yeah, it's a hard pill to swallow. Like, you dealing with someone and you might want more kids, but they don't want more kids, or they might want more kids and you don't want more kids. Wait, they might want more kids and you might not want more kids. Okay, all right. I said it a little fast, so I don't know if I said it wrong. But yeah. So, like my bro Brown said, like, when you first get with someone, like, if that man has kids and the woman has kids, that should be something to be talked about from jump. Like, find out how they feel. Find out if they want more kids. Find out if they want marriage. Find out if they want to relocate. Because that's another topic I also want to bring up, but I'm gonna throw a little snippet in there. That's also something to talk about as well. You getting with someone, and then y'all both got kids, but then he or she wants to relocate. Where does that leave your first set of kids? Why do you want to go to another state and leave your first set of kids that you made? Me personally, I can't see myself leaving and being in one state and my kids in another state. I have to be around my kids. I have to. Now, when they get older and they're grown, and when I mean older, I'm talking 21, not 18. But when they get like 21 and they want to, they like, oh, Dad, well, you could go live your life now. We grown now. We'll come visit you or whatever. If we have that talk and they okay with it, then maybe I'll relocate then. But as long as I have kids now and they're young, I'm not relocating with no woman. That's just me. I'm not relocating with no one. I want to be there for my kids. I want to be up under my kids. Point blank, period. Comment from Brown. The more people involved in a relationship, the more homework you have to do on that person. That is not something you just walk into. In my opinion. First of all, the man or woman has to have a relationship with each other, and then you have to have a relationship with the kids that are attached to the parent. Then if you have the additional Then if you have additional that can lead up to resentment if the new child gets more attention, especially if the father does not take care of the children that are not there. So it is a lot to think about. Yeah, it is. It really is, Brown. It really is. It's a lot to think about. It really is. Because, like you said, you bring a new kid into the world. Now, the old kid, well, not the old kid, but the first child or children, they might feel like, oh, dad or mom had a new kid and the new kid getting all the attention. We was here first. Like, where they do that at? You have some kids that's like that. You have some kids that's like that. Like, they will feel because the father has a new child that the father going to forget about his kids, his first set of kids, or the mother has a new child, she going to forget about her first set of kids. Like, it's a lot to think about. And I lie to you not. I lie to you not. If all of this get talked about, relationships will last forever. We will see more relationships that's making it to 30 and 40 plus years of marital bliss, opposed to marriages that you get married today and then 2 years later you're divorcing. I always felt in my heart, this is me, I always felt in my heart when people get married and they divorce in a year or 2 years, they really didn't know that person. They really didn't know their partner. They really didn't. Now, granted, if cheating comes up, then you have some people, they feel like, okay, if we get married and you cheat on me, I'm leaving. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. That's true. But then you also have some people, y'all married and the man don't close the toilet bowl. The woman ready to divorce him. And it's like, over something like that petty, that means you really didn't know that man. Because had you really known that man, you would have known that's what that man do. And you would have been okay with it from when you found out. But don't wait till you get married to that man or to that woman, and then he or she does something that you don't like, and then already you're bailing. That's not cool. That is not cool. And it's crazy because I have 3 friends right now that are going through a divorce. 3 friends. All 3 of them. All 3 of them, I feel in my heart, in my eyes, didn't know their partner. And when I mean they didn't know their partner, like, they got with them, all 3 of them got with them for like maybe a year and then already talking about marriage. And it's like, for a year, only a year, and already y'all jumping into the marriage? But it's but so much a real friend can say. So sometimes you just gotta, let your friends go through what they go through. And just still be there for them when they go through whatever they gotta go through. Now, in my eyes, I want us to be best friends first. I want us to be, on that soulmate level. Then we can reach to that marriage. But we're not going to just get together and we're just boyfriend, girlfriend, and then already, oh, I want you to marry me. Oh, I want you to marry me. And then y'all get married. Because then y'all don't know anything about the person. Y'all don't know anything about the person. The person could sleep and fart in their sleep. You ready to divorce them. The person, like I said a little while ago, could leave the toilet seat up. You ready to divorce them. The person, I don't know. The person could do something and you ready to just divorce the person. A friend of mine has said to me on Facebook, and I will never forget what she said. This is from my friend Sabrina. She said people want to get, I believe she said people want to get married, but no one wants to stay married. So basically, people want to go through the whole, have a big wedding, this, that, and third, but no one wants to stay married. You just basically did it for social media. That's what you did. That's why you had your wedding. You had it for social media. Because you want everyone to see what your dress was looking like. You want everyone to see what your soon-to-be husband tuxedo was looking like. No one really wants to put that work in and be married and stay married. Like, it's crazy. No one wants to put that work in. Tina said, I don't want to get married at all. Why is that, Tina? Why you don't want to get married? I mean, if it's a personal reason, you don't have to state it. But if it's not too personal, I want to hear your reason and why. Myself, I went through it. I went through the marriage thing. But my reason is a real personal reason. It's not what I wanted to do, but that's why I said my reason is a real personal reason. And at a later time, I'll disclose, that reasoning. But mine was personal. But you know, when you're a real father and a great father, sometimes you gotta do some things you don't want to do. So my reasoning was a little different. Yeah, but that was my friend Sabrina. That's what she said. Like, people want to get married, but no one wants to put that work in to stay married. And it's true. People want to get married. Oh, I'm on Snapchat. Oh, I'm on Instagram. Oh, I'm on Facebook Live. Oh, I'm this. You doing all that for the gram. You doing all that for social media. You really don't love that man. You really don't love that woman. You ain't put on this big front. Sorry, you ain't put on this big front like y'all so in love, but y'all really not in love. Y'all just did it for social media. Y'all did it for likes, in other words, because that's the truth. Y'all did it for likes. Y'all really got married for likes. Y'all didn't get married because y'all wholeheartedly love each other. Y'all would do anything for each other. You love being up under that person. When that person's not around, you feel lost. Like, y'all ain't doing it for all those reasons. Y'all did it for social media. Social media. And it's crazy because before social media, before all of this, like, I mean, it's old now, but before all of this MySpace and Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and what else ever social platforms they have, before all that, like, relationships were working. Because you would go out on a dinner date and it would just be you and that person talking, conversing. It's not you, that person, and your cell phone. It's not you, that person, and your cell phone. So we gotta get back the essence of all this, man. We have to. Comment from Brown. Yes, that is true. People are pressured and they just get married because society says you should be married at a certain age. So people just pick and choose whomever they can find to prove to the world that they got somebody. And yes, you should be friends first. After the wedding, it is up to the two individuals to make it work. And many do not take things seriously. It's true. It is very true. It is very true, Brown. And like what you just said, that's also true with society. Like, people run and get married because they feel they're a certain age. Like, oh, you're 33, you're not married yet. So you grab whoever hits on you and you forcing them into marriage. And I learned that. And that's the crazy thing. I didn't have to learn it because I knew marriage wasn't. No, correction. Marriage is for me. It is. I would not say it's not. Marriage is for me. It's just that it shouldn't have happened with my kid's mother. That's what I should say. It shouldn't have happened with my kid's mother. But like I said, I was forced into something, and but I don't regret any of it. It was a learning lesson for me. I learned a lot. All the pain and all the agony that I've been through in the last 2 weeks, going on 3 years, it taught me a lot. And I won't be making that mistake again, ever again. So that's absolutely true right there, Brown. Like, you're right about that. Tina said, I don't believe in marriage. What is the point of marriage? Well, Tina, really and truly, You tell, like, what's your take on it? Um, I do believe, when Tina said marriage doesn't determine my relationship. That's true. Marriage doesn't. It doesn't. But I do believe when two people, you know, are friends first, and you know they're meant for one another. They have a lot in common. They love each other. Like, I do feel you should give it a shot. You should get married. Now, people have different views on it. They don't believe in marriage. Like, basically what you're saying, Tina, you don't believe in marriage. Now, you have your reasons for that. And like you just said, marriage doesn't determine your relationship. But also, like Brown said, like, some was the way society is set up. People feel once you're a certain age, like, oh, you ain't married yet? Like, what are you waiting for? And it shouldn't be like that. You should get married when you're ready. You should get married when the time is right. Because if you force a marriage, all you're doing is forcing a bigger disaster. Because if you're ready and the man is not, or if the man is ready and you're not, yeah, it's never gonna work because y'all on different pages. Y'all not on the same page. Y'all on different timing. Marriages last when you and your partner are on the same timing. When y'all on the same type of time. Tina says society doesn't determine my beliefs. Yeah, you're right. Society doesn't determine your beliefs, but there's many other people out here in this world that society determines their beliefs. Trust me. I know firsthand. I see it every day. Every day I see it. Every day. So for you, you're a strong woman. You're strong. But a lot of other people, I see society controls their life. Whatever's hot, whatever's trending, whatever's like hot in the streets, people running with it. But I personally feel people should get married when they are ready. Don't get married because you think you're ready. Or don't get married because your homegirl got married and she been with her boyfriend for just 6 months and you been with your boyfriend for 2 years. Don't force that on him or on her. Get married when y'all ready. I know a lot of people, close personal people who's done that. They'll be with their partner for 2-3 years, and another friend comes along and only been with their partner for like 3 months and they get married. So now the person that been with her partner or his partner for 2 or 3 years, they feel like, yo, how such and such came and got married and we've been together longer than them. That's such and such. That's not you and your partner. Let such and such go rush out there and get married. It might work. It might not work. But that's not you. That's not you. Truth in marriage. Truth in marriage is not nothing to be rushed. A relationship should stand strong like a house. I agree. You have to have a solid foundation in order for something to work. And things are not put in its proper perspective, the relationship is going to crumble, and that is what we see today. It is. I salute you on that, Brown. It is. It absolutely is. We seeing today all these relationships, people get married, they think they're in love, but they go through a little road bump, divorce. You should make people should make a song out of it. Like, it's really sad and it's crazy because I really do feel if people been together for a long time and they love each other, they love one another, go for it. Go for it. I'm not against marriage, but I feel marriage should be with the right person. That I do feel. Marriage should definitely be with the right person. And I know we get into relationships and we don't know if he or she is the right person. You're right, we don't know. But we could pray on it. We could hope for the best that this person is the person. Or we could just, don't get married. Don't get married. But it's a beautiful, a beautiful thing because, like I said in my couple of episodes way back, my next door neighbor who I idolized as a role model in my life, my super, Mr. Like I talked about him before, Mr. Calvin. I idolized that man, his marriage, because his marriage was a real marriage. He had a solid foundation with his wife. They did it all together. Traveling with the kids, they did it all. So I always will idolize that man. Always. So marriages can work. You just gotta find that right one and make it work. That's all. You just gotta find that right one and make it work. And like Tina said she don't want to get married because I'm sorry, what did Tina say? Tina said, well, she said marriage don't determine my relationship. And she said she don't believe in marriage. Tantanisha, what's up? Beautiful, what's up? What's up? You now tuned in. Episode 42. I actually got like 8 minutes left on the air. But thank you for tuning in, though. I really appreciate it. Brown said, yeah, you are right. We don't know how people are, but like you said in the beginning, you should start off as friends, and when you are friends, you understand a person a lot more without being pressured into marriage. All marriage is, or a wedding is, a celebration between a union of a man and a woman. That's true. That's what marriage really is. It's just a union, making both of y'all unions become one. That's all it is, making both of y'all unions become one. That's all. But it is true, bro. Like, you got to be friends with the person first to know their likes, their dislikes, what makes them cry, what makes them happy, what makes them sad. Once you know all that about a person and y'all on that friendship level, y'all could grow from there. No problem. I had to do homework before I tuned in. Okay. It's cool, but, thank you for tuning in regardless. Nonetheless, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. But I know you just tuned in, but we was basically talking about how do you feel being with your partner and he or she doesn't want more kids. We was talking about that. Because, some relationships, like the man might have kids from another relationship, the woman might have kids from another relationship, and they get together, and maybe the woman might not want kids, or maybe the man might not want kids. So that was basically the topic we was talking about, we was tackling tonight. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was the topic we was tackling. Tantanisha, you are absolutely right. Tantanisha said, but one thing about marriage, people show one side before marriage. And that is so true. That is so true. People show you that side you like, you love, you adore. But it's like once you sign your name on the dotted line to say y'all are a union, boy, it gets wacky. People change, man, they change in a heartbeat. That is absolutely true, Tantanisha. You are right about that. People show one side before that marriage, but once you get married, it's a big change. I'm sorry. It's a big change. But yeah, marriage is cool. With the right person, it's cool. Same as having kids. From Brown, true indeed. That is why they call it honeymoon. Yep, that's why they call it honeymoon. That is why they call it honeymoon. But for me, I do hope, for my next marriage, it be the one who Tantanisha, what? When is my wedding? What wedding you talking about? And who you talking about it with? What are you talking about? It ain't no wedding in my future right now. Only thing really and truly that's in my future is being there for my kids and being the best role model / father to my kids. Real talk. She gave the laughing faces. Why you laughing? Why you laughing at me, girl? Yeah, but my next marriage, it's gonna be my last marriage. It's gonna be my last marriage. Cause hopefully it won't have to deal with me being forced into doing something I don't want to do. It'll be sincere. It'll be genuine. It'll be real. Cause that's me. I'm a real one. It's gonna be real. Comment from Brown. Yeah, it is always good to see successful marriages and relationships. It is good to see black relationships. It is good to see black relationships are in trouble. The love ain't there at all. Yeah, the love ain't there. That is absolutely true, Brown. The love is not there. You know what is there? She said, I'll be... Tension needs to stop it. You won't be the dancer at the party. You never know. You might be the one saying, I do. Tanisha, you crazy. But, yeah, relationships nowadays, it is in trouble. It is. People get with one another and, it's a wham bam. It's like all they want is a wham bam thank you, man. That's all. Wham bam thank you, man. Nobody want to take it long term. Nobody want to take it serious. Yo, Ted Tanisha, you are crazy. I guess it's the Guyanese in us, right? It's the GT in us. Yeah, but it is successful marriages is beautiful. Just being with that one person for the rest of your life. I know it has to be a beautiful feeling. It has to be. Because you don't got to worry about catching no STDs. You don't got to worry about no love child. You don't got to worry about any of that. You just know you and your partner are one, and y'all riding out till the day y'all both close your eyes. Real talk. That's all it is. But I approached my 1 hour mark. I want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight to episode 42, J Spot. Like I always say, if it's a topic you guys want me to talk about, just shoot me an email. My email address is actorjrichards@gmail.com. My email address is actorjrichards@gmail.com. And follow me up on social media. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on Snapchat. Everything is Real J Richards. Everything is Real J Richards. Okay, I'm turning in. Night night. Thanks, Tantanisha. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll see you next Tuesday. Same time, same channel. Good discussion and positive talk. Have a blessed week, everyone. Peace. Salute, Brown. Salute. Thank you for tuning in as well. Tina, thank you for tuning in as well. You know, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up button, the heart button, the laughing face button. Thank you for everything you guys did tonight. Thank you. I appreciate it. And dead Tantany should go with that face again. But thank you guys. I appreciate it. So I'm here next Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of y'all work week. Enjoy y'all weekend. We supposed to be getting some snow this weekend. So be safe out there. And once again, happy 2019. All the best and many more. And continue doing what you got to do. Salute. Until next week.